Hello, hello, hello. It's WumboJeff and welcome back to Farm Factory Simulator with another update. It is Friday update day. Now, the first two main things on this update, we're just going to go through it real quick. Going to be a fairly short video. We might do something in game. We'll see. But first, we have machine box storage. This is very nice. So if you have extra stuff that you order, like machines, conveyor belts and stuff, we have a storage to put that in now. Now, also, we have storage monitoring, which I'm very happy with, so you don't have to run up to each machine just to see how much product you have inside your storages. So there is that, and we're kind of just skimming through these updates before we show them off in game. Then they changed the supply area box organization, so these get organized better when you order supplies. You can also bulk pick up and sell your machines and equipment now instead of doing it one by one. I had a macro set up for that, so that is also very nice. Unfortunately, I think boxing everything up is still pretty much the same. It'd be cool if you could, in the future, if they could add like a, like a button to box up a whole line of belts if you wanted to do that. But we're making progress on stuff like this. That's very cool. Farm XP and source calculation updates. Cashier sales now give 5 farm XP per item sold, and yeah, that was basically changed for like the cashier and the drone. Then you got some improvements to the machine control and confirmations. Machine interaction hold duration. A new playstyle has been added for machine interaction hold duration. Players can now choose between shorter or default. We'll check that out. And it's actually a fairly small update with new items from the looks of it. So that's the one thing, like the interaction. Over here we got machine setting pop-up improvements, performance and reliability stuff. I'm just gonna kind of scroll through this. If you want to pause, you can check it out for yourself. Or over on Steam on the news page, safer background safe writing, supply station organization optimization, and a bunch of bug fixes, because I did see how some items keep turning off by themselves. And fixed monitor count, fixed default store rack in new games, fixed conveyor belt machine categories, and just, you know, a bunch of little XP fixes stuff here. And of course the creative contest is still going on. Now here we are in the game. Sorry, it is very early. I'm very tired. I was waiting for the update because I knew it was Friday, but here we are in the game. I ordered 2 of these. Here are the machine box storages. So if I want over here, I got a straight conveyor belt 3x1. I can go ahead. A machine storage here loses its custom name and all of its settings. Okay, there we go. It is now right there. Now I can go ahead and take the box out and place it down real quick. And it does look like it takes, okay, so let me put it on level 3 then. Take you there, or I want to box you up. Yes, put you there, take you back, and then does it, oh, that's actually unfortunate. That is very unfortunate that it takes away your 3 speed. So if you're, well, you don't have to pay for the 3 speed, but it's not that big of a deal. But it's very unfortunate that it takes away the fast settings for the conveyor belts and the machines. But it keeps your level, which I guess is good. But there is that. So you got a big one, then you got a small one. I personally don't see me using the small one. I'll probably just use the big one because I know I'm going to be storing I'll probably just like do a bulk order of like all the conveyor belts, all the machines, just so I can come over here and grab them. I'm really looking forward to having this machine. Look at my farm, look at the wool. As you can see, everything is working. The nutrients are coming over from the last video. I haven't changed much. I'm going to be taking away the normal sheep, which maybe we'll do before the end of the video. We'll see. And I might just only do fine wool with the goats. But over here we have a thing, so we can sell similar boxes, as you can see right there with the C. So I can hold C to sell similar boxes. It will sell all the conveyor belts in the immediate area in these boxes, and as you can see, for $8.40. Or if I want to, I can collect similar boxes. So let's say like right here, the straight conveyor belt 3x1s. I can hold it and then go like that, and then I collected all 16 of them, or 15. How many there was? I think I can throw down one at a time though. Yeah, I can throw down only one at a time still, which is fine. That's perfectly fine. And we got, where was it? I didn't buy the machine yet. Storage. Is it a new monitoring machine? Store. Storage monitoring, there it is. Let's check it out. Over here, yeah, here is the storage monitor. I want you next to the new items. There we go. Put you over here, and then this will, I'll definitely have to rename a lot of my storages because I did not name none of the ones on the inside. As you see, plant waste, because over here I'm still working on this farm area, so I just have plant waste going into the storages, but I can see how much I have. So like over here, I have tomatoes left over from when my farm was the way it was before. I have 2,700 tomatoes. Over here is all my plant waste, which my plant waste I have being stored because I'm not really using it right now. Same thing with some of my livestock waste is being stored. If I could have one thing, and it's just something very minor, like a total, like at the very top, like a total for the whole thing. That's just, you know, something very minor, something probably not needed, but I don't know. Let me know your thoughts on the update and everything. I love to hear what you guys have to say. I love this game, but just maybe like a little total, like in total up there at the bottom or something like that. But this is definitely nice for me to check my seeds for each farm, so I can rename the seeds like seed 1, seed 2, and stuff like that. Rename this to like grape seeds. So this is going to be for my grape farm, for my corn farm, for my strawberry farm. This is going to be very, very nice. And then over here, as you can see, I have leftover like cucumbers, leftover chilies, leftover corns, strawberries and stuff. And as we go down, we're kind of just seeing what we have inside our main storage. And you can search it by storage machine. So if you name your storages, this is also a good way to check your thing, and it tells you like right here what's inside it. So yeah, the storage monitoring, something I've been really wanting and something I'm very happy to finally have. And the main reason, like I said, was for the seeds, because every time a seed would get low, I would have to wait for the farm to kind of empty. So like over here, I'd get up here or go on my little elevator system, which is right here, and I'd be checking my farms to see if the seeds are running low, or I had to make sure there's a path so I can, well, these aren't facing the right way, but a path so I can go ahead and make sure if it's empty or not. And now I'm able to actually see that from a monitoring machine. Maybe I can make this smaller, but I am trying to also customize it and make it look not as like factory-esque. I kind of want to add the decorations and stuff in, but that is a thing. They said something about the playstyle machine hold interaction default. So I'm using that right now. You know what? I am not using this right now because I'm gonna be getting rid of the regular sheep. So I'm bringing you. So okay, that's how that is. Now if we go over to playstyle and do shorter. Oh wow, that that is very, very fast. You barely have to click on it. Whoa, that is crazy. That is so fast. I was gonna say I don't know if it was needed, but you know what, I'm not gonna complain. It's very nice. It'll definitely speed things along when like working on changing things up, which we're about to do. But among that, there was just other things like just minor fixes, tweaks, and stuff like that. But these few items were the main new things. Now I will have everything chaptered in the video, and then that's pretty much it for the update. We're gonna go ahead and just for a few minutes, we're gonna go ahead and add on to this farm area for the goats, I believe. Yeah, I want to add on more finer goats, because what are we at for now? The mohair is at 96 per hour. I want to up that production, and then I can go over here and go to my storage machine, and ooh, it'd be cool if we could actually search like a little search bar like you can in some things. But if we go down here, the fine cloth, we're at 42 in total. So I definitely want to up my production over here, and I'm gonna be reworking this farm eventually. I know I keep saying that, but I'm gonna be reworking it probably in a stream, maybe later on today from the update or sometime this weekend. Just a small stream here and there, so be on the lookout for that. As always, join the Discord, linked in the description down below. That's when my videos and streams also get posted, so you always be alerted. But I don't want to. Oh, I love that pickup feature. I don't want to buy a bunch of farms right now. I have the money. Money's never gonna be an issue for me again. Oh, at least it shouldn't be. But we're gonna do this. We're just gonna sell these sheep, and we're just kind of moving things like this. I would love to do like 2 spaces between, but I think that might be too much. I thought about changing that with the cows and doing 2 picker machines in between each, but again, I think it might be too much, but I have no idea. So yeah, I was just curious, when you're selling your animals, unfortunately it's still the same speed, so you gotta sell them one at a time like this. It's not as fast as it was with the machines, or you can't like bulk sell them. It'd be nice if we could get like maybe that in the future, just to be able to sell these animals a lot faster, or go like to a machine setting and just like, hey, I want to sell all the sheep in this pen, because you can't actually box up the pen until you sell the animals as well. But we're not selling the pen right now. We're just kind of just selling these animals, getting them ready to get some mohair sheep. There's only at least 4 pens, so not too bad. When I change things up, I'm trying to keep the machines I have set up just to make things easier in the future. So I'm going to try to keep my farms that I have like going. If I condense things a little bit and change the lines around, since there's no thing for like boxing things up in a general area and boxing things faster, like if I go over here and box this up, it does nothing pretty much. We want that to be empty though, so I am gonna go ahead and just do this just to sell it. Like, yeah, you can't box it up. There we go. And this is the final sheep. Now I forgot what I was saying before that final cut before I got distracted. I get distracted easily, I do apologize. But one thing I was gonna say is, for my boxing things up and stuff, I'll just still use my macro for that. Like if I want like this, oh, I don't have my macro set up, never mind. It's a different profile on my mouse, which I don't have set up right now, but I'll still use that to box things up. But I do like the new selling features. So I got that set up. We're gonna go over here. This is still gonna be livestock waste, and sorry, I got confused here. So this is gonna be mohair, which would be right here. But you know what? We're gonna turn everything off for a minute here, which would be right here. Upgrade all machines. I don't know what needs upgraded right now, but you know what? Might as well. No. Upgrade all machines. Oh, upgrade confirmation on, off, on. Oh, so I can just upgrade with it. Okay, that's one of the other new things. So instead of clicking yes each time, I can just have that confirmation turned off because I want to have them upgrade. So let's go ahead and buy something real quick just to see. We'll buy a few. No. The thing is, I buy everything fully upgraded, but I just want to see this. So I just bought a machine. We're gonna place down said machine. Didn't upgrade it, didn't buy anything, so let's put you right there. And I just like to show off everything. So the confirmation is turned off, and as you see, everything was just getting upgraded like so. Now we want everything turned off. Very nice. We're just gonna, that was a waste of money, but I got 1.7 million right now. We are perfectly fine. There we go. We got these set up. This is gonna be mohair, which one, and then one right here, right? Yeah, there we go. Mohair right there. Then we just need to get you guys set up and we'll be good to go. I'm gonna bring this seed machine right here. You know what I've been doing for these seed machines is I'm making them kind of just go at the very edge of the one. So I think right here would be the next spot. Like right here, this is where that edge would end. This edge would also cover it for this machine, if that makes any sense. There we go. I need a couple of these junctions, which I have a couple over here. And the only reason I'm doing this, I didn't want the video to be only like 8 minutes. That's when we got done covering all the update things. Collect similar boxes. Oh, I kind of wish the short version went for that too. Just make everything very, very quick, very fast, very convenient. Maybe, I don't know. There we go. Get you there, and then get. We don't really need you right there. Nah. Because this is the very end, so just do like that, and then it should be two 5s and then a 3, I believe, the way I have this set up. Yep. I have everything set up perfectly here. There we go. Now this is all gonna be limited, so I can go over here and limit you to 50, and then we're just gonna limit everything to 50 over here, and then everything should do that. And then this one will be that animal grower, but there is going to be no limit, at least as of right now. Go like that, since this is the end of the line for now. I thought about doing chickens on this side. I don't know, unless I do normal sheep. Still, I have no idea what I'm doing, or I might do the goose eggs, because if we go over to and we're not doing a day, I'm kind of just explaining what I have planned. If we go over here, is it right here? Yeah. Oh no, that duck eggs. I might do ducks and goose right here, or geese, and then I have my own line for eggs, and then over here will be the rest of the farm machines. At least that's the plan. Maybe a future stream I want to kind of organize this area more, though. That's why I'm doing it like a little bit by a little bit at a time, just so I kind of know what I'm doing. Then go like that, and let's pick up all these machines. Oh, that is so nice. So much better. There we go. Oh, that should be enough. And get this hooked up, and we should. Can I do another 5? Oh, I forgot I had that set up perfectly too. I love it. Animal grower. So for the first ones, just so I don't have to change much later, I can do limit it for the first ones just so they're set up, even though they'll go to the unlimited spot first. There we go. And there we go. That is all set up. I can turn everything on now, and oh wait, no, never mind. I gotta do this. Do I? Mohair? Skip one. Mohair? Skip one. Oh, mohair. No, I don't need another one. At least not right now. I might add to the farms later and just go even more further down, but I'm curious how this does for now. I think I am going to be adding 2 more. Oh, should we add 2 more farms? See how it works? Yeah, we'll add 2 more farms. Just winging it. Like that, and then like that. Oh yeah, because that does match up with the cow, so this is far enough. Wow, I didn't even realize. So there we go. Get this storage for the nutrients, and then we can open the farm back up in just a minute. I need chicken eggs. Well, unfortunately, I have no chicken eggs right now. I haven't had chicken eggs in ages. What was I doing? Oh yeah, I need to go and grab this. Sorry, I get so distracted. All right, I did it. My mohair is now like around 150 to 192 per hour. As you can see, it is right over here. I gotta remove some lines right here. Like this was the old line for the wool, but the mohair is actually producing it a lot faster at 192 per hour. The strawberry and grapes, I just want a reminder that this is over 300 per hour now, and the milk is at a steady about close to 200 per hour. So I just kind of wanted to show that off. Now I went ahead and filled this up. These have a max storage limit of 20 per slot, and unfortunately you gotta grab it one at a time. So if I could just leave one suggestion, maybe let us be able to, when you store something of multiple items, you can hold left click. Maybe we can hold right click in the future to take multiple items at one time, which will be kind of cool. And then over here, I just went ahead and bought level 6s of other things like the farm, plant machines, cannery, kitchen ovens, and stuff like that. Now, I was actually kind of looking, because I just real quick before we end the video here, because I was kind of thinking, I was just kind of staring at this as I was waiting for my mohair to start producing the hair, whatever it is. I was looking at this because I'm going to be reworking this. I want to use more of these. I kind of have some ideas of how I'm going to do it to make things a lot more organized. I like how this is looking so far. But I was looking at this. What if we can get a double merger line, or a double, like a double sized filter? So we have multiple ins and outs down here, and then multiple ins and outs up there. It might work a lot better with the double stacked conveyor belts. So I'm just going to use this as an example real quick. I might leave it a suggestion. I would love to know what your thoughts on it are. So let's say I use this. This will make things a lot easier. The problem with this is you can have it go for so long, but then eventually if you wanted to like bring something down, you're gonna have to curve it around and then do like a long conveyor belt going to the elevator like I have going like right here. Uh-oh. Why are we backed up? Oh, we got too much mohair. You know what? I'm going to add more machines later. But anyways, wow, we got a lot of mohair. I did not expect that. So I'm going to have to go ahead and get more machines going. And that is actually perfectly fine. I'm happy with that. Anyways, so like right there. Now, what if let me order a, let's say, filter machine B. We'll order that, or let's say order a, let's see, maybe a merging or a splitter. You know, let's order the splitter. Just to kind of, I want to showcase my thoughts in video form here. So, got this stuff right here. Now, what if we had, like, let's say the merging machine? What if we had a double one? So there's one right here, and it stacks up to up there. But not even a merging machine. We could, well, merging machine. Or what if we had this splitter, but it ended up doing a double stack, something like this, like maybe poles come out the ends here and then there's a splitter up here, something like that. Or as you can see right here, but somehow the poles would be on the end and then the second square would be right here. Or sorry, when my ideas get flowing, it's hard to stop. Or right here, another one stacked on top of this for the filter machine. Just a way so we can keep the the stacked conveyor belts going without having to do this little wonkiness with the elevator system. You know what? I don't know. It's just a thought. Or even with the elevator system to have multiple ins and outs on the elevator, on the bottom and top. I have no idea. You know, it's just a thought. But I was kind of just thinking, let me know your thoughts down below. And like I said, it'd be cool if we could just grab multiple items from here. But everything is set up. I'd have to get more of these mohairs set up because it is overstocked now, which is actually fantastic. I can get them hooked up to a couple more machines right here. But for now, that is going to be it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you guys are enjoying the updates. These developers are awesome. And come back for maybe some future. Oh yeah, I have chickens here because Tina wanted chickens. But yeah, come back for future streams and videos. Join the Discord down below in the description. Check out the game for yourself. And until next time, remember, first I wanted to say, as always, thank you for the support on these videos and streams and all the content that I've been pushing out for the last month and a half or so. But until next time, remember to change that world one smile at a time. You never know whose life you can save or change. As always, can't wait to see you in the next live stream and or video. Love you guys.
I try to help you, but you keep reading between the lines. There's nothing there for you to complicate. We're not aligned. You say you listen, but guessing that's just another sign of growing up. You're growing old. You laugh, keep passing.